Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on Batwoman Season 2. And for this video, I'll be telling you guys why you should be excited for Batwoman Season 2. And if you weren't looking forward to it during the beginning, hopefully this video will change your mind. So obviously the reason I'm doing this video is because Batwoman Season 2 is right around the corner, and it will be premiering literally next week. And it is the very first Arrowverse show to hit our screens as well, and I'm very excited for it. It looks to be a massive improvement to Season 1. Obviously, as I said before, I will be covering the first few episodes of Batwoman Season 2 since it is the first Arrowverse show to return. But then when The Flash Season 7 rolls around and Superman and Lois premieres, I will mainly focus on those two shows. And if I do have time, then I will still stick with Batwoman Season 2 as well. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter if you guys want to see my thoughts on other Arrowverse shows which I don't do videos on or barely do videos on, such as Batwoman, Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. As for this upcoming season, as I said, I will be reviewing the first couple of episodes of Batwoman Season 2, but that is until The Flash Season 7 returns and Superman and Lois begins, and then I will be mainly covering those two topics. But if I do have time, as I said before, I will stick to Batwoman Season 2 as well. But on my Twitter page, you guys could see my thoughts on things outside of the Arrowverse as well, such as like the DCEU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Wars, and even to normal films in general. So all of my thoughts in regards to those are also shared on my Twitter. For anyone interested, I will link my Twitter in the description down below. Now, before I actually jump into the topic of this video, we do actually have a synopsis for Batwoman Season 2, and this is my first time coming across it, so I just thought I would share it with you guys, as it does give us an idea on what Season 2 will be like, since we do have a totally new main lead. So the synopsis starts off: when Ryan Wilder discovers the Batsuit, she has no idea how drastically her life is about to change. A sassy smart lesbian with a difficult past, Ryan sees the suit as her chance to finally be powerful and no longer a victim as she survives in the tough streets of the city. While Ryan goes rogue in the shadows, Gotham grapples with their missing hero, believing Batwoman has fled the city after a public standoff with Commander Jacob Kane and the Crows. But Kate Kane's disappearance hits hardest at home, where Jacob, Sophie, Luke, Mary, and even Alice each struggle with the devastating news in their own way. Meanwhile, the False Face Society tightens its grip on Gotham, distributing a perilous new drug known as Snakebite. Bruce Wayne, that obviously being Hush in disguise, finds his way to wreak havoc. Sophia surfaces with plans for revenge, and a new set of villains descends on the city. It's not long before Ryan realizes how much the symbol on the suit means to Gotham, launching her on a personal journey that takes her from fledgling substitute to confident caped crusader, from living in her van with her plant to chasing villains in the Batmobile. Ryan Wilder becomes a very different Batwoman than Kate Kane, her own Batwoman, but with the same understanding of what it means to be a hero. So yeah, as I said, this is my very first time reading the synopsis and I am intrigued. This synopsis actually sounds really cool and I cannot wait for next week. Now, jumping into the topic of this video, let me just start off by saying Batwoman Season 1, it wasn't very good. We barely had any backstory on our main character, where it even got to a point where we knew more about Alice than our main character. Some of the storylines we had were bad as well, and probably the main criticism for everyone was that Ruby Rose was not very good. She wasn't very good as Kate Kane. I will admit she was awesome as Batwoman, but when it came to Kate Kane, she was not very good. However, although Season 1 wasn't very good, I have to say though, the last 3 or 4 episodes of Season 1 were really good. It was epic, and it looked like the show was able to pick itself up towards the end. Now, if you guys didn't like Batwoman Season 1, I totally understand. Most of the criticism this show gets, it's mainly because of Ruby Rose. Some people even go over the top and obviously hate on the show to a point where they want everybody to hate it. but everyone's main problem was with Ruby Rose. But since Ruby Rose left and we are getting a brand new character played by Javicia Leslie, that obviously being Ryan Wilder, there is no reason for you to hate on the show anymore. Now with Ryan Wilder, she is pretty much a nobody. As you guys saw from the synopsis, at first she's like this nobody living in her van, but she is a badass martial artist, and at this point in time, Kate Kane has disappeared, and we will be exploring what's happened to her in like the first couple of episodes, but then after that, this will be a totally new fresh start with a new main lead. So Ryan Wilder then discovers the Batsuit, and since all hope is lost in Gotham due to Batwoman going missing, she basically takes up the mantle of Batwoman. And in the trailers we do see her being a lot more different to how Kate Kane would handle certain situations. So Ryan Wilder is like more energetic, and that is really because of Javicia Leslie in general. Like her and the character she's playing are so alike. And we do have this like cool scene in the trailer where she operates different like Kate Kane, and you do see that. For example, we do see her do something which Kate would never do, like where we have her hang down like a bat and shouts boo to scare the bad guy. But that was pretty cool to see, and she's more badass by the looks of it as well. Like we do have this scene where she just absolutely beats the crap out of this bad guy, which obviously Kate wouldn't do as well. And then she will eventually join Luke Fox and then do Batwoman business with him. But then at first, like in like the first couple of episodes, obviously Luke will not be on board with this new Batwoman being Batwoman. Like in the trailer, for example, he does go like Kate is Batwoman. He's not on board with this new character taking up the mantle basically. So I'm interested to see how this relationship will develop. As I said, if you did not like season 1, there is no reason for you to hate on season 2 at all. All the people you see ranting on the trailer and the show are just trying to find a reason to hate on it due to season 1. Even though the main problem of the season is gone, some just have no idea what's going on, but they just want views and they just go like, oh, what the hell is this trailer? Something like that. But in fact, if you did not like season 1, season 2 is the perfect opportunity for you to give the show another shot, because it's a totally fresh start. We have a new main lead, we have new storylines which will be playing out, we have new character interactions since we have a main lead, we have a new main lead. You might as well call this Batwoman Season 1 2.0, because although it is the second season of the show, it's technically a reboot since it's a totally different character taking up the mantle. So you don't really need to watch season 1 that much, you can just go to season 2. The only reason why I would recommend watching season 1 is because like you get an idea of what the other characters are like, so you basically understand more of the characters other than Kate Kane, because I don't think they'll dive deep that much for season 2. But other than that, really, you don't really need to watch season 1. You can just go into season 2 and pretend like that's season 1, because as I said, this is a totally fresh start of the show. Also with the two actors, Ruby Rose didn't seem like she enjoyed doing the show that much. Like she was excited at first, you could see that, but then like midway or something like that, she gave up. You could clearly see that. She barely even promoted the show, whereas Javicia Leslie is the total opposite. She loves this role and this character she's playing. You could tell by how much she promotes this on social media. She posts so much Batwoman on her social media. You could tell how excited she is for this role, and just the entire cast in general seemed to be more excited with this new direction that this show is going into. So clearly by the looks of it, for season 2 they have upped their game. So in conclusion, if you did not like season 1, there's no reason at all for you to hate on season 2, as it's a totally new fresh start. And trust me, if you're not a fan of season 1, you will very much enjoy season 2. And if you are a fan of season 1 already, then great, because I can guarantee you all that season 2 will be even better. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about all of this. Are you guys excited for Batwoman season 2? Will you guys give it another shot? I'm interested to see your opinions towards all of this. And yeah, we have Batwoman to look forward to next week. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.